Good afternoon, and welcome to the 31st Metzger Open singles final. With us today, kicking off the tournament, is our own Colonial Country Club singers, Janet Johnson and Mary White, who will be singing the national anthem. If everyone could please rise. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
So we'll welcome you in to the Metzger Open, the 31st annual Metzger Open at the Colonial Golf and Tennis Club. I'm Brad Strauss. With me, BJ Monroe on the call for today's men's singles final. BJ, good to be back at the Colonial Golf and Tennis Club for the final here for the Metzger Open.
Yeah, Brad, thanks for having me again. Good afternoon, everyone. Looking forward to a nice final here, and it's always a pleasure to be here at the Metzger. I think it's my 14th or 15th. So, but now doing a better, different rule, a more rule that I'm more effective in right now, I think.
Well, we are slated to watch two players here today that playing at the top of their game here this week for the Metzger Open final. First, we'll talk Jacob Bickerstaff here on our left. He plays his tennis at the University of Michigan, coming in here today, facing off against Ryan Colby. Ryan, a top player on the clay court. He played at USC this past year, but as you did some digging here earlier today, he's going to be playing college tennis at a pretty elite program come 2023-2024.
Yes, he played at USC, and he had a good career there. I think he played 2 years, and he did pretty well, 20-9 as a freshman, and did pretty solid this year. But I understand that he's going to transfer to University of Georgia, which is always a powerhouse, and you know, he was doing well, I guess, until you know, the coach at USC, tampered with his game a little bit, and so they didn't see eye to eye, and so he decided he's gonna, take his talents to Georgia, and I think he'll have a real good career there with Manny Diaz, who's been there 30+ years.
Now, the University of Georgia, they had the top player in singles competition this year. Now that player is moving on. He's going to go play at the pro level. So
Yes.
that opens up the #1 spot.
Yes.
Question that Ryan Colby maybe will fill in that #1, #2 spot at the University of Georgia this coming season.
Yes, Ethan Quinn, 19 years old, won the NCAA this year. fantastic feat. And he has some, and he's on the horizon right now. I think 400 or so, hovering around 400 in the world. And they're down at the Atlanta Open this week, and so yeah, he's moving on. Also, another talented guy, Alex Mickelson, was supposed to be a freshman there this year, but if you've been following your talents, Alex Mickelson's in the final of the Hall of Fame finals, ATP on the grass this week, which is tremendous. And he beat a University of Georgia alumni, John Isner, yesterday, and he's in the final. So it really looks like he won't be coming to Georgia. So I think Ryan Colby, was going to have a really good shot at playing the top of the lineup this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing at the University of Georgia, no small feat. It's definitely produced some great talents here in your past, and to be in the top ranks of the University of Georgia definitely is quite an honor when playing on that team.
Absolutely, 100%.
And then moving on here, talking about Jacob Bickerstaff. He's here in the final today. He has been a highly touted recruit since coming out of high school, blue chip player.
Yes.
Coming out of school, for those of you that don't know, to be a blue chip player, that means that you've been identified early on as a top player in your sport, and he performed really well, in high school and against blue chip recruits. He would play 9-4 against fellow blue chips in high school before moving on to play at the University of Michigan, where in 2022 he was first team All Big Ten, and this past year academic All Team Big Ten as well in 2023 in competition.
Yeah, he's a University of Michigan guy, and naturally, I'm being from Ohio State. It's gonna be, I'm not a fan favorite of his school, but I'll be fan favorite of him today. Yeah, he stayed home. He's from near Ann Arbor, and he stayed home as a blue chip, which is really fun. And I think he's going to be a fourth year, and yeah, he's done a really good job this week, and I think he
right of the chair.
I think he will do well.
And we made mention of this, Ryan Colby, as the players finishing up their warm-ups here on the court. Ryan Colby won the 18s National Clay Championship before going to play at USC. So a surface that Ryan Colby very comfortable and performs really well on coming into today.
Yes, we could see that today. Even in his match yesterday against Pankin, who was a really, really good college player, he fought it, and he's very comfortable sliding, moving, dropping. Yeah, I think he'll be he's at home here, And Bickerstaff, he's played more college tennis on hard court most of the time, and but he's had a good week as well. So you never know.
So players will get into their position as we will get ready to get underway here for the 31st annual Metzger Open here at the Colonial Golf and Tennis Club, presented by M&T Bank. Colby to start to serve.
Ready? Play.
Wow.
A great point to open up there. First point of the game, very much back and forth. Saw Colby on defense there early.
I mean, that's a tremendous first point there, Brad. I mean, you know, you got a nice 20 ball rally, and wow.
Metzger Open never played in cool temperatures again, hovering around 80 degrees today.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
All.
One thing, Brad, we didn't mention is that these guys are familiar with each other. They played in February this year when USC played against Michigan, and Bickerstaff was the victor in that one.
These players with history coming into today's final. You made mention they played each other before. Now they played on a hard court. You know, what can you take, if anything, at all coming into playing on clay today?
Yeah, I think, you know, again, it was indoor hard too, which is a little faster. And, you know, Bickerstaff won pretty easily 3-2, but again, Colby has the history on clay, so I think, you know, I think it'd be a little closer match today, 100% just because of the surface. But yeah, it was, you know, it was a college match, different atmosphere also. So
40-15.
But Colby is definitely, you know, comfortable on clay, and you know, I watched him yesterday in a 3-set match, and he was very comfortable and was, you know, has all the energy in the world, so. Game
Colby.
So Colby
First game.
with the early hold to go up 1-0 here in the first set. Definitely some long rallies there in that first game, though, to open things up.
Yep. They're feeling each other out, and you know, we expect to see some long rallies. You know, Bickerstaff played a really good match against Jesse Witten yesterday. You know, a past champion of many years, and he's willing to stay out there, and you know, he's just feeling it out, and you know, I think we're going to see a pretty lengthy match today. It's my prediction.
To play Jesse Witten, a legend here in the Metzger Open, all-time winner here in tournament play.
Yeah, I mean, at 40 years old, I mean, he's still doing it. I mean, I don't know what he has in his tank, but.
Love.
Yeah, just to finish off with Jesse, I mean, a legend every year coming, still doing it, playing with guys, you know, you're so much older than him, and he doesn't even train as much is the thing, but, you know, that's why he's a legend.
Witten, a two-time winner from 2019 to 2016 in the Metzger Open.
Love.
And also a winner in 2014 and 2012. Six-time Metzger Open champion. Made the semifinals again this year.
It's just amazing. And I talked to Jesse personally this week, and as I'm friends with him, and he played one competitive tournament the whole year, which is like just, even more amazing. Colby seems a little bit more comfortable coming right here, because that seems to like be a little rattled, and Colby seems really, really confident at this moment from what I see.
Definitely see early on Colby being a little bit more aggressive. He's missed a few shots here early again. First return game, but has been more aggressive on the Bickersteth serve.
Right, yeah. They're still feeling their way into the match, and, that's going to happen, but
Game Bickersteth. One game off.
Just from the eyeball test early on, it looks like Bickersteth, the harder server of the two, brings a little bit more pace on his serve than Colby, at least through these first service games.
Right, yeah. Bickersteth definitely has the bigger game, and no more evidence of that is when they played against each other, but he also has a really heavy forehand, which can give Colby some problems if he gets pushed back. So.
Love 15.
Particularly in that rally, Bickersteth doing a great job of keeping the ball deep on Colby, while Colby shots maybe landing a little bit more shallow in the court.
Yeah. As we mentioned a second ago, Bickersteth has a heavy game, and Colby needs to be aware of that, because if he gets pushed back, it could be some trouble for him.
Love 30.
Little chess game going there. They're feeling each other out, slicing balls. A lot of variety happening right here.
Love 40.
About 3 break chances for Bickersteth here early in this first set.
Yeah, and I love the play by Colby there. I mean, he came in and, tried to mix it up with a little serve and volley. Just didn't quite stick the volley. But yeah, early trouble here for Colby.
15-40.
Gets one back with a good serve and one cross court for a clean winner. Still 2 break chances to come.
Yep, and he stepped in there, took it out early, and that's what he needs to do.
Another great shot from Colby to get another one of those break points back.
Another winner.
30-40.
And Brad, as you saw right there, he had 2 feet inside the baseline when he took that ball. And, you know, that's where he's going to, you know, that's where he's going to cause his damage today. He's got to stay in there, and first serves also help too.
Does it again.
He
Just missed out
Game
wide.
Bickerstaff.
So an early break for
leads
Bickerstaff.
2-1.
Colby with
First
the
set.
aggression there early, but missed. Going for the winner there, and now finds himself in the early hole here in this first set.
Yeah, he dug himself in a hole there, but he's doing what he needs to do, even though he lost that game. That's the way he's going to, you know, I think he's going to have to win in my estimation.
We haven't seen a whole lot of play at the net. Early in that first point of the first game, where it was a long, you know, like you said, 20-ball rally where there were a few slices that draw guys in, but a lot of baseline play here early in this first set.
Yeah, these guys are both comfortable on the baseline. You know, not huge net rushers. And they're both comfortable on the baseline, and they want to run. So that's what we're going to see. But, you know, again, they might have to come out their comfort zone a little bit to just make the other guy uncomfortable. But so far, you know, it's still early, but we'll see how that goes. You know, I mean, the little scoreboard pressure might need to happen to, you know, and taking it to the net a little bit. So we'll see.
Colby early in this one has seemed to try to keep points a little bit shorter, other than especially in that last game
Right.
where he was going for serve and trying to finish. Would you see him maybe try to extend points, especially on a hot temperature day, or just stay aggressive and try to keep those points short to get back?
Yeah, I think he definitely needs to pick his spots. You know, when to be more aggressive or not. You know, he has to be patient a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, yeah. I mean, I think he has to push the issue to rush Bickerstaff. You know, he loves to hit heavy, and you know, to push him back a little bit. And nice first serve right there.
All.
How challenging can it be to play a player like Bickerstaff, who, like you said, has such a heavy forehand that plays with that much top spin, that dives into a court, onto a clay court like this?
Yeah, the biggest thing you got to do is you got to rush it. There you go, exactly my thoughts right there, that point right there.
15-30.
He was comfortable in the point. Colby decided to like take up 3 balls early and rush the forehand, rush the backhand. That's what you got to do. You got to extend it. You can't let him get in his comfort zone, because if he's getting in that comfort zone and he's controlling the points, it's going to be tough. So. Big serve.
30 all.
An opportunity here for Colby. Like you said, he's looked good in some of these rallies to get that break back here, especially this early in the first set.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to get some looks. Even maybe, giving himself even more margin. He doesn't have to go for the lines, but just to rush, he'll get the upper hand and he'll get, in control of the points. Double fault
30-40.
So just like that, opportunity on the next game for Colby here to earn that break back, to level things at 2 apiece.
Game Colby.
And he does. So Colby breaks back to level it back at
2 games all.
2-2
First set.
here in the first set. And I took notice there, Bickerstaff took some pace off of the serve there in those last couple points.
Yeah, it looked like, he just tried to get in control of the point there. He was missing some a little bit, but he got a little careless at the end there, double fall and then, unforced error. But, I think he might be a little nervous. That's what I think.
Let first serve. Love 15.
Up the slice, just hang there a little bit in the middle of the court. Bickerstaff, easy picking of his spot, puts that one away for the early winner. Good response from Colby. Approach that one and put it away.
15
Stepping
all.
in there and just cracking it, a little short. Both guys are taking advantage of the short balls. So whoever's the more consistent keeping the person back, I think, is going to be a key here. Ooh.
Oh, great return from Bickerstaff. Drawn out wide, slapped that one down the line
15-30.
for the winner.
And he flattened it out there too, Brad. He didn't hit it heavy there, so Bickerstaff, he's very comfortable on that forehand side. A very nice return.
$15-40.
Good defense there by Bickerstaff. Good lob to move Colby back to get back in control of that point, and now 2 break chances to come.
Just like that. Tables turned again.
Great rally by
Yeah,
Bickerstaff, and he
Bickerstaff.
gets the break back. 2 straight breaks, and Bickerstaff leads
Bickerstaff leads
3-2
3 games to
here
2,
early in the
first
first
set.
set.
Yeah, there's some trader breaks here. But seems like seems like the guys are playing a little more aggressive on the return games as opposed to the serve games, which are very interesting.
Yeah, would you say that's a factor of nerves from each side, or just the confidence in your return game right now?
Yeah, I think it's a combination, but the guys really they're really feeling comfortable with the return game. So, yeah, I think it's a combination. It's really tough for me to say right now, but they're really feeling comfortable with that return game, you know. And I think it'd probably be a tad bit more confidence. But yeah, it's good to see some the aggression. Maybe they got to translate that to the service games, but maybe they're a little tighter on the service games because they know how important it is. But they're really returning really, really well here.
So Bickersteth will be back out on the front foot following the changeover here, 3-2, and with the larger of the two serves. But again, he's just coming off being broken, where he took some pace off. First double fault of the match came from Bickersteth, so it'll be interesting to see here how he approaches this service game, if he gets that confidence back in his serve to stay on the front foot up a break.
Correct, yeah. Well, he knows how crucial it is, so we'll see how that works right here.
Great defense from Colby to stay alive in that one.
Yeah, very nice defense. And Bickersteth did what he's supposed to do, but again, not sticking that volley.
all.
Very nice depth from Bickersteth right there.
Right now, it seems like the quality of defense Colby plays in this game will determine if he's able to earn that break back.
Correct.
Those last 2 points, Bickersteth served really well, hit the shots he was supposed to. It was just if Colby could keep getting the ball back.
Yeah, and that's Colby's comfortable on clay.
Just like that, another double fault for Bickersteth.
15-30.
Keeps Colby in the front foot of this service game.
Long.
15-40.
Forced error, long 2 break chances coming up for Ryan Colby to earn the break back yet again. Could we see 4 straight breaks?
Oh man, this isn't what I expected to see.
Let first serve.
A missed opportunity there for
30-40
Colby to work that into a neutral position, and then the opportunity to attack.
Door was open for Colby just now. Just clipped the top of the net there.
Another break point chance to come.
Yeah, very crucial for a first serve here for Bickersteth. Just with the Dr. order.
Bubbled back at deuce. So Bickersteth survives 2 break points.
Again, that first serve is important. Even if he has to take a little bit off of it, the first serve is very important for him. More important it is for Colby.
Advantage, Bickerstaff.
Another first serve, another forced error. Big point here.
Game, Bickerstaff.
A big hold there for Bickerstaff to go up 4-2 here in this first set. Just a little bit of
Bickerstaff leads 4
frustration
games to
starting to
2
creep
first
through here
set.
for Colby.
Yeah, a little frustration there, but again, what can you do? Bickerstaff had 3 straight first serves, and you know, he has a decent serve, so he has a very good serve.
Colby's
Love
first
15.
double fault of the match. Broken his last 2 service games.
Yeah, Colby looking a little rattled here. After blowing those break shot opportunities, maybe it's still on his mind.
Oh, what a shot. Misplayed the first shot over his head. A tweener gets the winner and gets the point.
15
Little
all.
circus shot there, Brad. A little circus shot. The crowd appreciates it. Very nice shot.
(30-15).
And a good serve to follow that up. Colby's first service ace of the match.
Yeah, very nice serve. Good location there.
That one
40-15.
goes long, so 2 chances to hold here for Colby.
Yeah, very nice from Colby.
Has not held since his opening service game of the match.
Yeah, because that doesn't seem very comfortable at the net, and so that might be something for him to do. Try to bring him in a little bit.
Great shots there
40-30.
from Bickerstaff. Just keeping it pinned in the corner. Made for tough shots for Colby there. Get that point.
Yeah, he took that a little early, put him on his back foot there. At 40-30, first serves are so crucial for both guys here.
Deuce.
Net, so we're leveled back at deuce. 2 chances to hold, and Bickerstaff survives them.
Deja vu.
Great shots there from
Advantage,
Colby.
Colby.
Answer back and get another chance to hold.
Yeah, I think it's vital for both guys to take their time on the first serve. It feels like they're rushing their first serve, and that's where we see, you know, the ups and downs on them.
Colby
Game
owns that
Colby.
hold. Brings it back to 3-4. Still down a break for Bickerstaff to serve.
Bickerstaff leads 4 games to 3 first set.
Yeah, very good game for Colby there to hold. Yeah, Bickerstaff put a little bit of pressure on him, but he survived it.
Like you made mention, both these players in particular just seem a little, whether it be tight, just getting through that service motion, just a little bit quicker than maybe what they're normally comfortable with.
Yeah, it seems like both are anxious. You know, that's a prerequisite of being anxious, and I think, you know, guys they just need to both take their time a little bit. You know, I mean, go back to the fence, you know, regroup, you know, whatever, and don't rush into it. You know, I mean, on their return games they're just like breezing through, but you know, I think, yeah, I mean, and you know, both of these guys are really young, you know, and again, you know, and then this atmosphere is a little different for them, you know, different in a college match, you know, different than even like a futures pro match. I mean, a lot of money on the line for these guys. You know, they're not used to playing for this type of purse, so you know that could be playing on their mind also. But yeah, I think they just need to take a little bit of time. You know, go to the fence and regroup. I think that's very important.
Bickerstaff leads 4 games to 3.
Love.
Good first serve there from Bickerstaff continues. When his first serve is landing in the court, he's been comfortable in his service games. Did notice there that Colby played a lot deeper back in the court there, like you made mention, spending a little bit more time deeper in the court, seeing the ball a little bit longer in those rallies.
Yeah, and I think that's okay. But I think that feeds more into Bickerstaff's, you know, and to his game, because he wants the time, he wants to manipulate, but he has to rush him, you know, step in there a little bit.
(30-15).
First serve there, but Colby came up with the goods, hitting it right back on the baseline from on the return. See Bickerstaff taking a little more time on the serve, which I think is great. Ball,
40-15.
Ball just barely missed on the return there. Inches.
Game Bickerstaff.
Not a quick and easy hold for
Bickerstaff
Bickerstaff.
leads 5
Gets it
games
to
to 3
5.
first set.
So now the pressure on Colby here through this set. Down 5-3, going to need a hold to stay alive. And then Bickerstaff an opportunity to serve out the set.
Yep. As I mentioned, you know, Jacob took a little bit more time on those service games, and you know that I think that helped.
Let for serve. (15-love). 15 all.
You know, this game is, you know, crucial for Colby, I think, Justin, for a confidence point of view. Staying there, you know, at least has let Bickersteth serve it out at least.
Thirty 15. Forty 15.
Couple of big shots there.
And Colby.
Colby. Good pace on those. He gets the hold, but Bickersteth opportunity to
leads
serve
5
out
games to
the
4.
first set here,
First set.
5-4.
Yeah, good game for Colby to hold there. And you got to let a guy to serve the game out. He saved the match, served the set out. But as you see, both guys had their problems on serves today, so we'll see how the pressure mounts here.
Cloud cover coming in over the courts, cooling things off a bit. A light breeze coming through, not enough to move the flags on top of the fence posts, but a beautiful day here at the Colonial Golf and Tennis Club for the 31st annual Metzger Open.
Yeah, sun's peeking out a little bit here, getting a little warmer, but you know, relatively not that hot today. So I don't think that'll play in for any of these guys. Both of these guys like have long matches, and I think they're well conditioned. So it's good to get that nice breeze here, though.
So do you see any change of game plan here for Colby at 4-5 down in the first set? Any more aggression? What's
Time.
going through his mind here with his back against the wall in set number 1?
Yeah, I think he just sticks with the game plan. You know, try to be aggressive. You know, he got a couple breaks in the set. You know, but he has to just stay up there and be aggressive. You know, make Bickersteth pay for his, you know, missing first serves. You know, because the pressure's on Bickersteth the whole right here. So.
Long rally there. Colby, though, gets the point here in a crucial
Love 15.
5-4 game.
Reminded me of the first point of the game, of the match. But good rally there. Kobe still looks really composed here, so you know I think it's really important for Bickerstaff to make first serves, or he's going to be in some real trouble.
Back-to-back
Love
points
30.
now for Colby on this return game.
Kobe getting a little fist pump in there. He's getting really motivated here. So, you know, like the body language. Again, very important point for Bickerstaff right here.
If Bickerstaff lands a couple first serves, it could be tough
Yeah.
to hold that lead here. With
15-30.
that, he lands the first serve that time. Earns a quick point.
First serve.
All.
Great serve from Bickerstaff. Colby was backed up deep, but great first serve. Levels it at 30 apiece.
Bickerstaff did what he needed to do. First serves. Again. All right, huge point here, 30 all.
The opportunity to attack
40,
there on the
30.
second serve for Colby, but Bickerstaff hangs in there and now can serve to close out the first set.
Yeah, Colby getting down on himself there. You know he had a real opportunity. Now Bickerstaff, you know, with a set point here, let's see if he can take advantage of that.
Light first serve.
That shot misses, so we're level at deuce.
Bickerstaff's feeling the pressure. I can tell right there. He's feeling the pressure. He's not hitting the ball as heavy. He's trying to just put it in play, and Colby's taking advantage of that. Deuce point here. Bickerstaff taking his time here, which is encouraging to see.
Bickerstaff hitting all those shots. Colby doing all he could defensively just to get the ball back.
Advantage.
But a nice
Bickerstaff.
easy put away for Bickerstaff. And now an opportunity to close out the set yet again.
Yes. Nice point there.
Brings it back
Deuce.
to deuce.
Colby hanging in there. It's something. And Colby did this yesterday. He lost the first set against Pankin, and he does keep grinding and stayed in there. So
Now an important break point chance to
Advantage,
come for Colby. Down 3-5 in the set.
just
Or
noticing.
5-4 in the set.
And I'm just noticing Colby's. He's giving those fist bump, and he looks more. He looks very, very engaged here, pumping his fists there, and he's really pumping himself up here. So
Important opportunity for Bickerstaff to land a first serve. Colby loses the handle on that one.
Deuce.
Bickerstaff fights off the break point. Leveled it back at deuce now. This
That's-
one not going to come easy to either player.
let's come on of his own. So he's trying to fight there and get pumped up himself. But very tight game here.
That one goes wide, so second
Advantage,
break point
Colby.
chance to come for Colby.
Another opportunity.
Great
Wow.
point managed there by Bickerstaff. A good serve.
Deuce.
Colby stretching defensively, but Bickerstaff just putting it where he can't reach it.
It's a seesaw battle here. Bickerstaff taking a little bit more time here.
Great point
Wow.
there by Colby. Good return to serve.
Advantage,
Bickerstaff serve, not
Colby.
an easy one here. Really hops up into the eyes to get that one back and get into an offensive position to earn another break point chance.
Seems when Colby gets his back against the wall, he just keeps coming back. Plays his best tennis that way, but yeah, very good return there.
Misses that one, going for it to
Deuce.
try to pick up the break point, but just misses out wide, and we're back at deuce.
Nobody wants it here, Brad. Both guys getting multiple opportunities, not converting.
So that shot goes long. Again, another
Advantage,
break
Colby.
point chance here for Colby, but Bickerstaff has been able to fight him off again and again here in this first set.
Yeah, it's just a yo-yo battle here.
So that serve called good.
Overruled.
Colby thought that he saw it wide.
Deuce.
Chair umpire comes down, overrules it in, and now we're back at deuce. On that one
Advantage,
goes
Bickerstaff.
out, so now Bickerstaff the opportunity to hold here and serve out the set.
And both players getting tons of opportunities here.
Well defended there by Colby to get it back to deuce.
Deuce.
Man, this is like a great chess game right here. But really well played there by Colby. He came up with the goods.
Bickerstaff continuing to just take his time between serves. You know, get the breath back, keep the mind focused in on each point.
Definitely knows the magnitude of this game, so it's really good to see that for him.
Point
Tremendous point.
by both players and a great effort. Bickerstaff able to come out on top on that point, but wow, what an effort.
This guy's giving it all
Bickerstaff.
out here, Brad. Every single point. And the crowds are appreciating it. Guys really laying it out all on the line here. Not an opportunity for Bickerstaff here.
So we'll have the opportunity here to close out the set. And a good put away from Colby. He survives another one. This game,
Wow,
one that never ends.
showing his vertical there too. Yeah, these both guys are laying it all on the line. Colby a little winded after that point, but it's tough not to appreciate what these guys are doing out here right now.
Advantage,
shot
Colby.
misses wide, so Colby, break point chance to come.
Tons and tons of opportunity on both sides here.
The length of this game, length of this first set, both these players just shown just a slight touch of how much they're putting out here
Oh, yeah.
to pick up this first set.
100%.
Oh,
Game,
and
Colby.
Colby survives and levels it at 5 apiece
5
here
games
in
all,
this
first
first
set.
set.
Surprising tactic from Bickerstaff. I mean, I would never think he would serve and volley.
We
and
haven't
he did
seen
it.
that yet here in this
Yes.
first set.
And it was actually a good play, and he had the open court and missed in the net. But great game by Colby there. Persevered through. Now well knotted up.
Let first serve.
Easy put away there for Colby.
15 love.
Again, just watching the movement here, particularly with Colby, just the tiredness here in this first set.
Yeah, these guys are wearing each other out. It's like a big fight here.
$15 all.
These guys are definitely giving it their all.
Now, for Colby, not as much time taken between serves like Bickerstaff was kind of methodical between points. Still, Colby moving quickly here
Yeah,
between
Colby,
points.
yeah, he's really getting in there. And again, he looks like he's a little worn out, and then it's even more crucial. He should take a little bit of time.
$15-30.
Now Bickerstaff looking to get that break right back.
Yeah, Colby's really gasping for some air here. He had a few 3-setters this week, so wearing on him a little bit, but he's taking a little bit of time here, so that's good.
$30 all.
So break point
30-40.
chance to come for Bickerstaff.
These guys are going back and forth, man, trading body blows.
Great forehand there from
Deuce.
Colby to get it back to deuce. Getting a very important game here in this first set, especially with both players kind of dragging here energy-wise.
1,000%. 1,000% a very important game right here.
Advantage, Bickerstaff.
So Bickerstaff,
Same.
another opportunity to get the break.
Seems to me Colby's struggling a little bit. I don't know if he's just worn out or is he's hurt and he's holding his leg a little bit. I don't know.
You can tell something's a little different from how
Yeah.
he started the match.
Absolutely.
Game, Bickerstaff.
That shot goes out, so
Bickerstaff
Bickerstaff
leads 6
breaks
games to
right
5
back.
first set.
Leads 6-5 heading into the change. Late in this first set.
I can't recall a Metzger Open where we had this many breaks, especially in the first set.
And just wonder for Colby, is it just a matter of, fatigue of a long week of tennis, a lot of three-setters, like you said, just body blow after body blow here, especially in these first set as well? Or, is there something else there because there's something in the movements there, and especially on his serve where maybe not seeing as much bend in the knee, it's just maybe not as dynamic as what he was?
Yeah, I think 1,000%. I think there's something that's going on there. I mean, he had a long week, had some couple, very good wins, and very physical wins. But he's walking a little bit slower. He doesn't have that pep in his step like he did at the beginning of the match. So I think we got to monitor that. Jacob's looking a little bit more fresher right here, and he's like, and he's looking there. But he himself, he changed his shirt. He has the ice towel. Drinking some Pedialyte there. Both of these guys are worn out, and it's going to take an extreme effort for these guys to get over the top. So
Colby came into this match a semifinal score, like you said, lost the first set. Second set went to a tie break, 7-6, before he was able to close that out in a tight third set, 6-4.
Yeah. I watched that whole match, man, and it was a grueling match. Very long points, and he fought really hard as Pankin actually was serving for the match at 6-5. So he was there, but he's doing what he does here, and he breaks. So
Bickerstaff played a three-setter himself, quarterfinals. Had a little bit easier path through the semifinals, a 1-1 win to get to that point. But both players having to play a three-setter earlier here this week, but Bickerstaff with the opportunity to serve.
Yeah, Bickerstaff definitely 100%. He looks the more fresher. But I know about second wins so.
Big
15
first
love.
serve there from Bickerstaff. Great defense from
15 all.
Colby. Oh, to answer right back.
Wow.
Oh, off the net cord, and Colby earns the point in what was a great round.
15-30.
Every time you look and you count Colby out, he keeps coming back and he keeps coming back. I mean, what a winner. I mean, from deep into the court, nice roll across court. Man, this guy is really resilient.
5 breaks of serve so far here through the first set. A 6th would take us to a tie break. A hold would give the first set to Bickerstaff.
Wait, please. Thirty all.
So Colby unsure the shot was in, but did play it. Bickerstaff gets the point, levels it at 30 apiece. Now an opportunity
40-30.
to serve out the set. 40-30, 6-5.
You've been here before. Is Colby going to get his prayer answered, or is he going to get an unanswered prayer here?
Bickerstaff really went after the backhand side, particularly in that point. Just kept Colby pinned back there on defense again and again.
Yeah, and he looks like he's trying to keep him pinned in that backhand corner to open it up.
That shot goes wide, and Bickerstaff will earn the first set. 7-5. Colby going to ask the chair umpire to come take a look.
Bickerstaff thinks the set's over. We're going to see here.
The chair umpire down to check out the mark. Chair umpire talking things over. He said originally he saw the ball in as well, and he calls it in. So that will end the first set, 7-5. Bickerstaff will pick that one up. Much like you said, a prize fight, a boxing match, back and forth, those two trading blows in that one. But Bickerstaff will get the early advantage, up a set here in this one.
Game in first set, Bickerstaff, 7-5.
Very tight set there, and it came literally within inches there. But, you know, Bickerstaff prevailed with a big come on. Most emotion we've seen all day. He knows how important that was.
So what do you see going into set number 2? Do you see any changes out of either player going into the second set?
Yeah, well, we had five breaks of serve, you know, so I think, you know, I really don't know what to expect here, to be honest. But I just think both players need to stay definitely aggressive on that return of serve, which they've been doing. But I think the serves are, you know, obviously it's going to be becoming more important. First serve in, you know, and the serve is like a returner serve, you know, like, you know, you gotta hold here. Both guys were a little careless on their serve, and I think they definitely need to curtail that. But we'll see here, you know. I mean, Colby looks like a little worn. I mean, he's on the sideline there with his you know, shirt off, and, like, you know, look like he's at the beach. But I really think he's worn a little bit, and I think these first 8 to 10 minutes will tell a tale here. But on the other side, Bickerstadt's there, ready to go. He knew how important it was, and he could see the finish line in sight, from that yell. And the past history with these guys he has to feel a little bit confident going into this second set.
And we haven't seen much play at the net in this one. Do you see, for Colby, do you see him maybe trying to shorten points out and maybe get on the aggressive, attack the net, or play back the baseline like both these players have done? Because Colby, I mean, if you check the mileage, you'd have to think he's run miles compared to Bickerstadt, both these players just pounding away from the back of the court. Do you see Colby trying to get up early and be aggressive and shorten the points to try to help on that energy side to maybe help get himself some of that back, or just kind of stay the course and try to figure out that service game problem?
Yeah, Brad, that's a very good point you made right there. And I think, Colby's best thing to do right now is to try to take balls early, and he definitely needs to shorten the points. The longer the points go, the more worn out he's getting. But as we said early in the set, I think that's his best plan of action also, because he wants to rush. He wants to rush him a little bit, and I think that's what he needs to do. But this guy's he looks really fresh right now, Bickerstadt, and he's he changed his shirt. He looks like he's ready to go, and Colby looks a little bit worn out here. So I think it's essential that he shortens the point a little bit, but he can get careless. If he gets careless, this match could be over very, very quickly.
When it comes to the flashy and the dynamic, Colby has been the one that is bringing that energy, that highlight type stuff. But Bickerstadt, like you said, especially there at the end, he had the energy, the momentum. He's calm, composed. That's why he's up a set.
I agree with that 100%, 1,000%. He's and especially with a match like this that went like that, the first 8 to 10 minutes are the most important.
Second set, Colby to serve. $15
Great
two
start
shot
there
from Colby. Start out this second set.
That's how he's got to play.
That one sails
30
along,
love.
but those first 2 points, a serve, a second shot, and it's over.
He's shortening it up. I think he's listening to us somehow here, but yeah, I think that's how he's got to play. He's got to shorten the points up and try a little serve and volley there.
A great return from Bickerstadt right into the middle, right where it's tough to play for Colby.
Correct.
$40-15.
This might be our quickest game so far here.
Just seen maybe a change here early on where maybe Colby was rather almost trying to hit through Bickerstadt, now trying to hit past him or move him around a little bit more than what he did in the first set. Drop shot not going to land.
40-30
for Colby. So
yeah, he's definitely trying to shorten the points, do a little bit more variety. He's rushing a little bit, but this also tells me that he's really feeling the conditions right now. So.
Great
Colby,
shot there
first
from
game,
Colby.
second
And
set.
he takes the opening service game of the second set. Does so quickly.
I think a total of maybe 11 shots in that whole game. So again, he knows what he has to do, and he's going to try to shorten these points, Brad.
It's interesting to see what the first game of each set has kind of told us. The first game, the first point of the first set was a battle, a long 20-plus shot rally, and that's what those players both did. They got into those long rallies trying to outdo the other. And the first game of the second set, very quick, very just get right through it there for Colby.
Yeah, I think you know, I think he got discouraged. I really think he got discouraged with the long points, and you know, he had to change the flow of it and everything. But you know, Bickerstead wants to play longer points, and Kobe's not allowing that right now.
Great hands there from Bickerstead to get up on that slice lane
15
just
love.
inches from the net. Covers the court and picks up that first point.
Man, these points are short. It's two different matches going on right now.
$30.
Thank you, Sharon.
$40.
Back-to-back great serves from Bickerstaff. He looks to get through his service game quickly as well.
Game Bickerstead. 1 game all, second set.
So 2 quick games we had here.
Looks like Colby's stretching things out there on the baseline. Can just wonder if anything's nagging him out there right now.
Yeah, something's definitely 100% bothering him there. You know, and that might be, again, as we talked about, a lot of strain on the muscle. He's not getting up on the serve right now. There's something definitely up there for him.
Love 15.
This is that backhand long. And a double fault now
Love
for
30.
Colby.
$15-30.
It's probably been the longest rally here in this second set. Colby able to pick up that point, but again, still just kind of walking around gingerly between points.
$30 on. $30-40.
So breakpoint chance to come for Bickerstaff here early on in this second set.
Yeah, he continues to stretch out that leg.
Good drop shot there from Colby.
Deuce.
Mixed in a lot more of those here in the second set. Only saw a handful, maybe less than 5 in the first set.
Yeah, he's definitely shortening the point, you know, doing a little bit of a different variety. And I think it's a result of how he's feeling right now also.
Advantage, Colby.
What a point there by Bickerstaff.
Yeah, Bickerstaff, I mean, he's just moving him around, hitting big body blows here. And Kobe looks like he's limping him up a little bit, so gotta monitor that.
Advantage, Colby.
Colby
Game,
able
Colby.
to come up with the hold. No, he's working
Colby
through
leads
something.
2-1,
Appears on
second
that
set,
left
first
leg.
set, Bickerstaff.
Some kind of problem, but able to get the hold down 2-1 here in set number 2.
Who knows, Kobe might be playing a little possum here, huh? I mean, he came around that, hit that forehand nice, good footwork. Yeah, I mean, I'm very impressed with the way he's still competing out here, and I think it'll be continuous chess match going on here.
I thought it was interesting with, you know, him appearing to be going through something with the left leg.
Yeah.
There was a point there where Bickerstaff was hitting it into the corner. He's still stretched out.
Yes.
You know, it seemed like he was maybe conserving energy on some points there,
Yes.
especially on Bickerstaff's serve, where, you know, anything to the backhand was just a slice to draw in the net. Thought maybe he was just saving something, you know, looking for that second serve, but still was going after it, still competing, of course.
Yeah, still being stretched there, a nice long slide, and he still tried to recover and get to the ball. And I think you're absolutely hitting the nail on the head. I think he's picking the points where he needs to conserve energy and picking the ones where he really needs to exert the energy. So, you know, he's just probably trying to weather the storm and hang in there and see if his fortune changes here.
Still, he's down a break, 2-1 in this one. Bickerstaff on the front foot here in this second set, leading 2-1 after picking up the early break.
Yes, still anyone's set right here. So.
of
15
hopping
love.
there on that one, but well worked point by Bickerstaff. That one just misses out
30
wide.
love.
Great point here. Quality of the points are picking up a little bit here, Brett.
Tried to go
40
for the
love.
tweener, but that one not going to land. Now you wonder if Bickerstaff maybe picking his spots here and maybe just seeing how much that Colby
Yeah.
has left here in the tank.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen a drop shot. Maybe the second time, but he definitely knows that the conditions bothering him a little bit, and that's what a good player does.
Game Bickerstaff. 2 games all, second set.
Colby just conceding that game there. He's definitely picking his shots here. But nonetheless, a great battle going on here, 2-2.
$15 love.
Huh? Yeah, I think he's something hamstring.
That one
30 love.
sails long. 2 quick points here for Colby. 2-all here in the second set.
What I love is he's still competing. No matter what, he's still competing very hard. Oh, wonderful
Yeah,
drop shot.
40
winner.
love.
Still showing his arsenal on the clay. I mean, he has a really big clay background.
And a double
40,
fault
15.
there for Colby, but still 2 chances to hold in this one.
Let first serve. $40-30.
And a well-worked point
Game
there
Colby.
from Colby, and he'll
Colby leads 3 games to 2.
stay
Second
on
set.
serve,
First set,
3-2
Bickerstaff.
in this second set.
Yep. Much different look from between the pro sets. Yeah, guys are holding their serve a little bit more.
It's interesting again with Colby, playing through some pain here, maybe a little bit more selective with his shots, thinking through things a little differently than what he did in the first set, sprinting through that first set, and now, having to play maybe a little bit slower mentally just because he knows he can't do all that he typically does physically.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing a lot more, pace on his shots. We're seeing a lot more drop shots. Anything to make the points a little bit shorter. But it seems to be working. He's in there and he's doing what he needs to do. The longer points are not going to favor him at this moment, and he's designing it in a way to not let the points be prolonged. So a little different look than the first set. But again, Bickerstaff's he's staying even keeled with him, and he doesn't seem to let this affect what he's doing. So we'll see how this continues to trend.
Fifteen love. $30.
So well,
Yet another drop shot.
Yeah. Again, Bickerstaff he's changed that game plan up a little bit to move Colby differently than what he did in the first set. A lot more side to side, pinning into corners. Now working on forward to back, north to south.
Absolutely, and he's still stretching the leg, and Bickerstaff he's being very smart with his play right here.
40 love.
40 love game. I expect to see just a conceded point here from Colby.
Notice
40,
Colby
15.
really sneaking in there on that second serve.
He's just looking for a ball to just get there and slap. He's basically given Bickerstaff this game, but Bickerstaff doesn't want it right there.
Now looking inner thigh, maybe potential groin injury or unsure.
Yeah, groin or hamstring. As
Game Bickerstaff.
we predicted,
3 games
conceded
all.
game there, 3-all.
Second set.
3 apiece here in the second. At this point through the first set, we had already seen 3 breaks of serve, no breaks of serve here in set number 2.
That's correct.
15 love.
Colby being very methodical, just placing that serve in there.
Lost the handle on that backhand.
15 all.
Really, it's
30-15.
It's Colby there.
Yep. Really taking his time, thinking the points. He knows how crucial the serve is.
Thirty all.
Now for Bickerstaff, we've been talking about for Colby, what's going through his mind and how he's changed his game plan. When you're on the other side of the net, you see your opponent maybe struggling like that. How do you have to stay focused, stay on your game to make sure that there's no let up from your side, knowing that your opponent might not be at full strength?
It could be just as tough. Brad. Because you can't think about how he's doing. You got to continue to play your game, which is very tough in the way you see him. But
40-30.
Bickerstaff, for the most part, is not letting that hinder him, but he's not taking advantage of some opportunities he has. But if he stays in there, it's going to be very tough for Colby to continue at this type of level. Underarm serve there. Yeah, the second serve. Yeah, he's not using his legs. He's trying to throw the whole kitchen sink here.
So he
Game
picks up the
Colby.
hold.
Colby leads 4-3. Second
In the
set.
second set, 4-3.
First set,
But again,
Bickerstaff.
on this, like you said, Bickerstaff still playing his game, but you would think you would maybe smell blood in the water there, an opportunity to really capitalize. It has done that. He's played his game. They're still on serve, but you would think the opportunity there to really capitalize and close out this match in this second set would be there. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, just as I said, just as I was saying, he was handling it well. I think he's really seeing it, and he donated a few points there because he knows that, again, it's blood in the water. But yeah, he was handling that well until I see there he gave up some ill-advised points where he wasn't even under pressure. So we'll see what continue to transpire. But you got to give it to Colby, man. He's out here, giving all he has. Even though I feel that a lot of players would have just packed it in and take their check and get out of here. But he's a competitor. I saw it yesterday. I'm seeing it today. So, this kid definitely has a bright future, and I'm sure he'd bring all that energy to the University of Georgia next year.
So 4-3, Colby leads in this second set, still on serve. Bickerstaff's service games haven't been comfortable so far here in the second set. hasn't faced a break point here in set number 2.
Yeah, he's holding serve pretty firmly here. You know, when he gets up in that service game, you know, Colby again, he's measuring what points to give and which points to not give to him.
Love. Love.
Back-to-back great serves so far here for Bickerstaff.
Let first serve. Love. Game Bickerstaff.
So a simple serve hold
4
for
games
Bickerstaff.
all.
We
Second
are
set.
at 4 games apiece here in set number 2. What will be a very important service game here for Colby.
Yeah, crucial time here, Brad. Crucial time. Getting to the business end of the set here. Every point matters. Nice first serve.
Good serve from Colby. Pick up the first point here.
One thing Colby is doing better is making more first serves.
That one just misses out wide. It's a good movement by both players to cover the court, but Bickerstaff able to pick up the point. Make it 15 all.
Yeah, both players right out here trying to implement some strategies.
That one misses long.
15-30.
Real frustration from Colby's side. Break here would give opportunity for Bickerstaff to serve for the match.
Yeah. Huge point right here because that has a little leeway of seeing the finish line. Second serve here.
Bickerstaff with the call out. The chair umpire will come down to confirm the call.
Indeed out. 15-40.
2 break points to come for Bickerstaff here
15-40.
at 4 apiece in the second set. That ball floats long. So break point in game to Bickersteth, 5-4 in the second set, and he'll have an opportunity to serve out the match.
Yeah, very great playing there by Bickersteth. He stayed in there. He persevered through. You know, Colby, you know, we just feel for him. I mean, he's given the best he can, but, you know, I just think he's a little out of gas right now.
You notice Bickersteth in those points that went to rally there on Colby's serve again, went back to attacking that backhand side.
Yes. Yeah, he definitely did, and he's you know, again, he didn't let you know, Colby's condition bother him, and he's continuing to implement his plan. So
Time.
So Bickersteth will step up here to serve out for the match and for the Metzger Open title.
a couple of years we had Ohio State win the Metzger. We're on the brink of having a University of Michigan guy win the Metzger.
Love
Double
15.
fault for Bickersteth.
It's the opposite of Bickersteth wanted to start this this game here.
Lost the
15
handle
all.
on that backhand. So back to 15 apiece.
Crucial miss there. He's got to try to make him play that ball.
And a well-worked point there from
15,
Colby.
30.
Ball left in the middle of the court by Bickersteth. Good approach by Colby, and then the put away at the net. Stay on the front foot here on what could be the final game of this match.
Colby just keeps coming, Rod. He just keeps coming. He keeps coming, and this is great to see. Huge point here, though.
All.
A little trouble reading the bounce there for Colby. Bickersteth able to capitalize. So 30 apiece now.
Yeah, he got unlucky bounce there. Brad, he's got to shake it off. 30 all. Big point here. Second serve opportunity. He's got to try to hop on it here.
shot.
30-40.
Misses out wide, so a break point chance here for Colby. At 4-5 down in the second set.
Yeah, he plays his best tennis with his back against the wall.
Second serve chance here, opportunity to attack for Colby. That shot sails long, and Colby picks up the break. 5-5 in the second set.
5 games all, second set.
Exactly what I saw yesterday, Brad. Pankin was serving for the match against him, 6-5. He doesn't give up, and I've seen this story before.
Very similar to what we saw in the first set with a few less breaks, but broke back to 5-5. But now this service game very important here for Colby.
Yeah, he's not out of the woods yet.
And a great shot there from
Love 15.
Bickerstaff.
Nice ball.
Doubles him back at 15.
15 all.
Colby showing a lot
Yes, sir.
of fight. And what a well-worked point by Bickerstaff in that one.
Another
15-30.
another extended point there. Colby's given all he has, but he's really running low here. So
Great defense from Bickerstaff to then turn it into offense and capitalize there late in that point.
yeah, he's doing what he needs to do, and he's coming in. He's moving around. Variety as well. Variety is perfect.
Thirty all.
Colby able to stay up on top of that one.
Crowd's really appreciating the effort here by Colby.
Good first serve from Colby.
40-30.
Big first serve. That's what he needs here. One more point to get out of this game here.
How about that? Colby,
Game Colby.
6-5 in this second
Colby
set after
leads
having
6
his
games
back
to 5.
against the wall
Second
at
set,
4-5.
first set.
Right, Colby laying it all on the line here.
And what a change. It's been a tale of two different styles of play here for Colby in this second set. Early on, just looked very defeated, wounded early at the start of the second set. And now back to life and up 6-5.
Yeah, you just got to give him credit. He's not throwing in the towel here, and he's being very resilient. Thanks, Silver Fox. Thanks, Silver Fox. Appreciate it.
Now, what do you think could be going through Bickerstaff's mind in this one? It seemed like, again, he had the opportunity. It seemed like maybe Colby would roll over for him with maybe fighting through an injury, and now down 6-5, you know, still on serve, but this hasn't come to easyism as we might have thought.
Yeah, Bickerstaff is you know, when his back against the wall, as we talked about, he keeps coming and coming again. We just got to, you know, Bickerstaff just needs to, like, you know, don't think about Colby, think about each point and continue to go. This is very crucial for him right here because Colby's not going to give him it. He's going to make him earn it, and it's very crucial for first serves. If he's not getting first serves in this game, he can definitely be in some deep water. So.
We've now seen a total of 7 breaks of serve in this match. And a great first serve to start
15
off
love.
from Bickerstaff.
Exactly what he needed to do. He needed to put that first serve in, take that pressure off. That first point is so important.
Love. Love.
So what looks to be a quick service game to come for Bickerstaff. Could see this second set heading to a tiebreak.
3 for 3 on first serves, Brad. 3 for 3. He did what he needed to do. And looks like we're going to a tiebreak.
And we do. Second serve ace
6 games
from
all.
Bickerstaff.
Second set tiebreak.
Puts us at 6-6. So a tiebreaker will decide if we see a third set. Colby to start will serve here in the tiebreak. serve
1-0,
goes long, and
Bickerstaff.
that's not the way you want to start the second set tiebreak.
Absolutely not. You don't want to give Bickerstaff any type of edge here. And tough way to start the first. Tough way to start this tiebreaker.
Two zero, Bickerstaff.
So Bickerstaff in control in this tiebreak early.
And he continues to make those first serves. Let's see if Colby doesn't have much leeway. He's got to try to jump on some of these serves.
And a mini break point
2-1,
back there for
Bickerstaff.
Colby.
Back on serve. Stayed aggressive there.
And Colby levels it back
2-all.
at 2-all here in this tiebreak.
Very good serve there by Colby there, Brad. He took him out wide and he just took advantage of it and jumped on it. 2-2.
And while Colby's up this level of play late in the second step, still stretching, still feeling some pain. Now leads 3-2
3-2
here in this
Colby.
tiebreak. Great serve. Now Bickerstaff to respond.
I'm just impressed with Colby's level of play here, Brad. Despite how he's feeling, he continues to bring it.
And a good serve there
3-all.
from Bickerstaff. Back at 3-all. So we will change ends here. Could be this deciding Metzger Open tiebreak. An unbelievable point by both players, and Colby able to pick up the point. A back and forth effort in that
4-3,
one.
Colby.
And he picks up the mini break, and now on the front foot of this tiebreak.
Tremendous point right there. Great movement. And I don't know if he injects something in that leg when he right before the point starts, but that was tremendous moving. Wow.
5-3
5-3,
up
Colby.
now for Colby.
He just keeps going bigger and bigger.
Huge first serve
6-3.
and a huge
Colby.
forehand. Now 6-3 here in this second tie break for Colby.
And in between, he's still limping around. I mean, this is one of the better efforts at the Metzger Open, at least since I've been here.
Bickerstaff able to
6-4.
put that one away.
Colby.
Colby grabbing at that hamstring.
He ran for that. It's one of the points he should just let go, though.
Colby able to put that one away,
Game
and
on second
he
set.
picks up the
Colby.
second set.
7
And
games
can you
to
believe it, BJ? We're heading to a third.
Yeah, I'm astonished right now. That's amazed. I'm just amazed by this guy's effort coming out here. I mean, he's laying it on a line, limping around, and he puts a third set here.
What looked like after the first set, after both players giving each other all they had, and Colby comes out to start the second set, a little tight, maybe a little ginger. You thought that it was maybe only a matter of time until Bickerstaff would pick up the win, and now, after second set tiebreak, we're going to a deciding third set here for the 31st Metzger Open.
Yeah, again, one of the best efforts I've ever seen here at the Metzger Open. And I've been here a lot of years, 15 years, and the kid just keeps going. I mean, again, it's so easy for him to just fold it in, but he's just continued to come back and keep going. Hopefully he gets a little bit of treatment here before the third set, but I'm enjoying this young man's effort.
Well, it's been inspiring for Colby, no doubt, but for Bickerstaff, when maybe you would allow the thought to creep into your mind that it was just a formality in that second set, and now you could see, especially in that last point, maybe the nerves, the tightness, the disbelief that this is going to a third set. A couple of misplaced shots, a couple off the frame of the racket or out and around the frame of the racket that allowed for Colby to put it away. And now scores are all back level. No edge to either player going into the third set other than the momentum, which is with Colby.
Yeah. If anything, Brad, Colby got more aggressive there, and he can. And now it's back level. One set for the title here. This kid's gonna go. He's in it for the long haul. But yeah, Bickerstaff. I feel for him. He had his opportunity, served it. Serving for the match. Possibly thinking about it a little bit too much, but we'll see. He's there, just contemplating what could have been, but now you got to put that aside and you got to do it. It's a one set match now. One set for the Metzger Open title here. So we have a little break here. Ryan Colby's he's actually getting treatment there under the tent. You know, the physio is working on him right now, and I'm looking forward to this third set.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Again, the first set was very much these guys ripping at the ball at each other, and the second set just had such an awkward dynamic to it with Ryan Colby just not feeling his best, but picking out shots and picking up points. You know, he never was out of that set. You know, it was formalities almost for the Bickerstaff serve, except there towards the end there was a trade of breaks and sent us into that tie break, but it was such a weird dynamic for that second set compared to the first.
Correct. I mean, again, the second set started way different than the first set, and but again, Colby did what he wanted to do. Bickerstaff, I think he did what he wanted to do also. I just think he got away from him a little bit, and but can he refocus? Can he refocus here and not worry about what's happening with Colby? That's going to be the big thing right here. So we'll see.
Bickerstaff rather, has been so steady in this match. There hasn't necessarily been as much of a question. You know what he can do. He comes out, he serves very strong. And with Colby, it has been, it's been pounded to the backhand side. The movement was there in the first set, but not as much there in the second set, more methodical. It's just been very steady for Bickerstaff that you wonder for set number 3 here, what does he change, or does he stay as constant as what he did? What was successful in the first set wasn't as successful for him in set number 2.
Yes, and that's going to be an important factor right now. To reset, get back to where he needs to go. Both players are back on the court now. Both wearing a really bright yellow, same shirt here, so they're feeling the yellow.
Final set, Colby to serve, new balls. $15-love. $30-love.
After Ryan Colby just getting that treatment, looks to be walking a little bit better here, so that might have helped. So, but we're in for a treat here.
$30-15. It's not a double. He framed it.
So Bickerstaff
30-all.
able to just get under that one, picking that up with the frame. Colby thought the ball maybe took a second bounce off the court, but the chair umpire said that he did get there, so that was the score at 30-all.
Yeah, close call there, Brad. I mean, it was right in front of us, and wow, was it close.
40-30. Big
30.
serve there by Colby to answer back. one into the
Game
net. So
Colby.
Colby with the first game.
First game, final set.
Service hold here in the final set.
Nice opening game right there for Kobe.
Colby really moved Bickerstaff around there in that game as well. In those longer rallies, moved Bickerstaff side to side more rather than allowing the battle to take place from the middle of the court.
Both players been given something from Mr. Santo there. Maybe a salt tablet or something. I don't know what it is, but both players took it, so whatever it was some good stuff.
That serve goes long. Both players will check the mark, but that one too deep. So Colby on the front foot here. Up, love 15. And a great shot there from Bickerstaff. Just lined that one up on the forehand side and put it away.
Yeah, he stepped in there and really tattooed it that time.
And a great point there, but Colby just sent that one long. Some good shot making from both players.
Yeah, both of these guys definitely won the title.
Can definitely tell after that treatment for Colby. Definitely a little bit more dynamic movement-wise. Definitely still feeling something in that hamstring, but you know the movement, the pace of his movement, a lot more dynamic.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely got a little bounce in his step from there. You know, some still definitely bothering him, but don't tell him that.
He steps
Wow.
into that return, smashes it right back through the court. Still down 40-30, but setting a statement with that one.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He's stepping in.
Game Bickerstaff. One game all, final set.
Knotted at 1 game apiece here.
Just with how this match has gone, you feel like a lot lies on the service game of Colby just because he was broken more times there in the first set. And Bickerstaff's so steady in set number 2.
Love 15.
Snap backhand into the net cord. Colby behind here on this service game in this third set.
Oh, wow.
And Bickerstaff with the bounce off the net cord.
Love 30.
Now 2 points to the favor of Bickerstaff here in this service game.
Yeah, it's getting crucial here. You can tell he hobbled up there a little bit.
Fifteen 30.
So a change of rackets here for Bickerstaff early in the third set.
Crucial time in the match right here, 15:30. Guys have been taking care of their serve a little bit more efficiently as of late, so very important here.
Fifteen 40.
Miss there from Colby. Now he's going to have to fight off 2 break points.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job of it, but can he keep doing it?
And they'll take a look at
Right
the
in the corner.
spot here.
Game
The
Bickerstaff.
official call, Bickerstaff
Bickerstaff leads
will
2
pick
games to 1.
up
Final set.
the break point. He'll be on the front foot here in set number 3, up 2-1 at the change.
Again, Ryan Colby giving all he got here, but again, Bickerstaff, he's holding solid. You know, made him play just now, and let's see if he can hold on to the lead this set.
control here. Up 2-1 in the third.
Love
That
15.
shot sails long. Are we in for what we saw in set number 1 in an exchange of breaks?
Well, we'll see shortly. But it seems, you know, I don't see anything. Nothing surprises me. Let me put it that way.
Flat
15 all.
said. Bickerstaff will level it at 15 apiece. A good serve and then a good placement ball that Colby got to but not able to get back.
Bickerstaff looks like he has some type of ailment now himself.
That one
15-30.
sails on Bickerstaff, and yeah, like you said, maybe something in the quad for Bickerstaff as he pulls up there after that point, just a little bit stretching the leg out.
Yeah, there's something definitely going on with him also. So this is very interesting. Long week is catching up to both of these guys.
That one sails
15-40.
long, so 2 break points to come now for Colby.
Seemed to me from the outskirts of it that it's crumbs for Bickerstaff.
So a double fault there
And Colby.
on
2
break
games all,
point.
final
Colby
set.
breaks right back, and we are at 2 apiece. So all things back square here early in set number 3.
Yeah, he's tapping his leg. It seems like a cramp. When you try to loosen it up, it's usually a cramp.
Oh, and a great shot by Colby. Great court coverage and a good put
15
away.
love.
Man, what a point. Great wrist flick. These guys are putting it all on the line.
Can't
Pretty
keep
low.
that return under control. Oh,
30-15.
what a well-worked point by Bickerstaff there as well. Great return. Good shot. Colby just staying in the point and just couldn't keep it over the net.
These guys are really fighting out here.
(40-15).
Bickerstaff really suffering here.
Yeah, a lot more noticeable limp. I know Colby would come up at times after sprinting hard for a point, but in between here, a lot more noticeable for Bickerstaff.
Call perseverance. 2 straight rounds. He had someone serving for the match against him.
Oh, great hands from Bickerstaff. A
40-30.
hard shot to pick up there, let alone to get over the net for a winner.
Not much you could do when your body starts failing you.
That one sails long, and
Game
Colby
Colby.
picks up the service hold. They'll lead
Colby leads
3-2
3 games to
at
2,
the
final set.
changeover. Two hours, 45 minutes in length. What has been hot has been cooling down. The clouds covering over the court here now as we get later into the evening, and has cooled things off a bit, but like you said, it's been a long week of tennis, and it's not cool here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and it's, you know, again, almost 3 hours. And, you know, both of these guys are conditioned, but it goes more to condition. The nerves play a part. You know, emotions play a part. And, you know, that's the magnitude of this type of final. You know, these guys are playing, you know, not for a small purse for them. And I'm sure that's playing on their mind.
Look at Colby here. He quickly out of the changeover, not utilizing all the time. There's stuff, obviously, he's going to use up as much as he can, but Colby trying to come out and get back out at that fast, fiery pace that he had in set number 1.
Yeah, mentally, if you see that your opponent, you're feeling not great or whatever, and you see your opponent sprinting out like that, that's not a, you know, that's really mentally in your head. So we'll see how it goes here, but
See how Colby responds to
Yeah,
the blood in
yeah.
the water that maybe he's now started to sense.
exactly.
(15 love). (30 love).
That shot gets away from Colby. Bickerstaff, 30 love up here, down 2-3 in the third set.
A lot of drama building.
Hands not holding up
30-15.
there for Bickerstaff on that one, so Colby with some great defense able to pick up the point.
Yes. Colby's moving around, trying trying to show his opponent mentally that he's good to go.
Great shot there from
40-15.
Bickerstaff.
That's too good.
Thought when Colby played the drop shot, maybe he was in control, but a great approach there and put it where Colby couldn't reach it. Now he's got 2 opportunities to hold serve.
Yeah, it was great anticipation by Bickerstaff. I mean, he saw it right away, jumped on it, and put it away.
$40-30.
Skies are blue, but a few raindrops falling from a stray cloud. Probably not enough here to make too much of an effect. Great shot there from Bickerstaff. And he'll pick up that game and level it at 3 games apiece here in set number 3.
I mean, time and time again, when both of these guys back against the wall, they come up with some tremendous shots.
Colby watched as that shot go by and just knew nothing you could do. Shot was well too good. Maybe thought he could manage the point a little different, but Bickerstaff too good.
3-all.
Love 15.
Colby losing the handle on that forehand, but like you said, not coming easy to anybody in this one. It has been a battle from set 1 here to set 3.
Absolutely. Both of these guys won it.
Great
shot there from Colby. Good serve and a great shot back down the line.
And Brad, we continue seeing short points here. I think both guys don't mind playing short points, and that's what we're seeing at the moment.
$30-15.
$30 all. Next 2 points pivotal here in the match.
As you say, you got a little raindrops here, but I don't think it's significant enough. Big point right here. 3-all, 30-all.
Colby able to pick up the point win there, but Bickerstaff put that lob into the sky. You saw Colby, he was motioning, he wanted that ball to drift and drift. Fell in, had to continue to play, but able to keep the focus back in and pick up that point.
The crowd's appreciating this type of match here. coming up on the 3-hour mark.
Oh, and
A double.
double fault. Opportunity to pick up that service hold, and now at deuce. What a great serve.
It's serve right.
There by
Advantage,
Colby to
Colby.
give him another opportunity to pick up this service hold.
Corner pocket.
I had it to the inside. Yep.
Well-worked point
Deuce.
there by Bickerstaff. Work it back to deuce. Again, just enough rain here. Drizzling, but sky mostly blue, just coming off of a straight cloud here above us. Not enough to make a huge effect, but enough for the players to notice.
Yeah, they're just noticing it. I think we're good. We're in the clear.
Now, a break point chance to come
Advantage.
here at 3-all.
Huge point.
Pressure's on here for Colby. And that one goes long. And Bickerstaff
Game
picks up the
Bickerstaff.
break midway through this
Bickerstaff
third
leads
set.
4 games.
And this match just keeps taking twists and turns. I don't know, Colby slams the ball in disgust. Knew he missed an opportunity there.
Both players with opportunities, Colby opportunities to hold multiple times in that service game. Now Bickerstaff opportunity to serve to go up 5-3.
Looks like
This momentum has swung both ways back and
Correct.
forth at different times. You thought Colby, Bickerstaff. Now back to Colby. Now back to Bickerstaff here
Yeah.
late in the third.
yeah, these guys, and you never know what twist it's gonna take. It could be a holder serve, it could be a broken serve, it could be return. You never know what's going on. One could be injured. Whatever it is, looks like he's getting some more of whatever Mr. Santos giving him. My guess it's salt tablets.
With the heat, just staying hydrated is so important,
Oh, yeah.
especially in a long week like this when both players have played 3-set matches already this week, and you know it's 80+ degrees. You can almost never take in enough water.
Yeah, these guys are together. I mean, the crowd's getting a treat. I mean, these guys, you know, putting it all on the line. Both had a long week, coming up on the 3-hour mark, and Bickerstaff with a little advantage here. We're gonna see here.
So 4-3 in favor of Bickerstaff here late in the third.
Here we go. Fasten your seatbelts.
Huge
15 love.
first serve. Bickerstaff starting to
30
feel
love.
it again, ripping back in those heavy forehands there.
He is. And Colby's laboring again. Whatever those tablets he was taking, it seemed to be working a little bit here.
Boy, he
40
is
love.
just ripping the ball right
Drilling
now.
the ball. Drilling the ball heavy. Looking like how he looked in the first set. Gosh, I gotta find out what those tablets are. I might need some for my game.
That one will go long, so an
Bickerstaff
easy
leads
hold
5 games
for
to 3.
Bickerstaff.
Final
And
set.
he leads 5-3 here in the final set.
Colby with his back to the fence again.
And a
Love
double
15.
fault for Colby here in a decisive service game.
Yeah, not the way you want to start here.
What a great serve
15
right
all.
back. Oh, and a great drop shot from Colby there.
30-15.
Getting back on the front foot on this service game.
Very well executed there by Colby.
Oh. And Colby
40-15.
now up 40-15. And great shots by Bickerstaff.
40-30.
A well-managed point in that one to get another point back. So a shot that was called out by Colby, but Bickerstaff does want the chair umpire to go check the spot. Shot goes out, Colby comes up with the hold. If not, we head to deuce. And the shot was out. So Colby will pick up the hold. Now 5-4 the score. Bickerstaff still has an opportunity to serve out for the match.
All right, we're going to set it up again. Back to second
Game
set.
Colby.
Serve for a second set, serve for a third set.
Bickerstaff leads 5 games to 4, final set.
Colby was able to manage a break in set number 2 at this point in the match. We'll have to do that again here to stay alive.
And I wouldn't put it past them. I definitely won't put it past them, but you know, it gets awfully tough doing it over and over again, but I would love to see what's going on in Bickerstaff head right now.
I mean, yeah, mentally,
Yes.
just from that side of the game, how crazy it has been for him with just how this match has went with, you know, the first set being as hard fought as it was, and set number 2 just seemed like Colby should have been out of it. Never was. It felt like that should be the case, and now set 3, he went through his own, you know, kind of cramps or some kind of medical problem, and now on the front foot. I mean, what a roller coaster it has been mentally for Bickerstaff.
Yeah, this has been up and down, 3+ hours out here. I mean, what else can you ask for, you know? 2 young guys giving it all out here. I mean, it's definitely been a roller coaster, up and down, my game, your game. But we'll see how it is.
5-4. Bickerstaff, if he can serve this one out, he is your Metzger Open champion.
5-4.
Colby can come up with the break. We continue on. Oh, great
Love
defense
15.
from Colby.
Amazing.
Nearly got there, did Colby,
15
but
all.
just enough from Bickerstaff to keep that one away from him. And we're at 15 apiece.
It's a great touch by Bickerstaff right there. Great touch. Colby continues to rub on that leg.
That one sails
30-15.
away on Colby. Bickerstaff, come on, they're late.
Yeah,
As that point, ball goes out. Now on the front foot, 2 points away from the title.
yeah, that was definitely a big point there, Brad. Taking advantage of this game, and Bickerstaff seeing the finish line once again here.
Let's go! Come on.
40-15.
Service ace and 2 championship points coming up here for Bickerstaff.
40-15.
one wide.
40-30.
So 1 point saved from Colby, but another championship point to come for Bickersteth.
Saved one. Can he save another? Second serve here.
That one sails
Game,
long.
set,
That's
match.
the match.
Bickersteth.
And Jacob Bickersteth
2 sets to 1.
able to come up with the 3-set
7-5,
win in the
6-7,
31st annual Metzger
6-4.
Open. Final score 7-5, 7-6, 6-4. And Jacob Bickersteth will take home the 31st Metzger Open.
But this was definitely a special one. Both guys giving it all. I really give extra kudos go out to Ryan Colby. He really laid it out there. Tried his best, kind of threw in the towel and never did. But both guys, tremendous effort.
Both guys giving it their all, fighting through some pain, and we'll go down
Okay,
to
all
the
you
court
Penn State
for
fans,
tonight's
you
tournament
want to hear for the guy from
director for the
Michigan?
trophy ceremony.
I mean, seriously, these two guys gave it their all. As you can see, they are severely compromised, but we really appreciate the effort. Great performance by both guys.
Three hours and 10 minutes.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Julie Metzger, the daughter of Bill Metzger.
Thank you, Craig. You know, all week we have seen amazing tennis. But when I think about the match we just witnessed, I don't have the superlatives for it. It was just awesome tennis. Please, another round of applause for Jacob and Ryan. Central Pennsylvania has been the recipient of some pretty amazing, outstanding tennis for the last 31 years. And you know, when I think about it, I think, well, you know, Doc, can you keep this going? And what it seems to me is you're not running out of steam, you're just gathering momentum. Yeah. And I love the addition of the 40 and over tennis. What do you think about that? Yeah, I think so too. You know, there's so many people to thank. It really does take a lot of people to put this tournament on. I know Doc's probably already planning for the 32nd Metzger. He's got his team lined up. And I would like to thank the Colonial and the other venues that have hosted this tournament. Certainly, where's Ross over there? Is it Ross? Thank you very much. Wonderful. And Sharon, as always, you're awesome. Yep. And to all the sponsors. And, you know, I'd also like to thank the court crew. You were busy, and you were right on it. So thank you so much. Yeah. I don't really have anything to add other than the fact that I know that we are very proud of this tennis tournament. My family is very proud of the tournament. I know if Mom and Dad were looking down, they'd be clapping. They'd be rooting for both you guys. And all I can say is thank you so much for being here. You fans are awesome. You've been here for the 31 years, and I look forward to seeing you next year at the 32nd. Thank you.
Since this is a family affair, sort of tournament, my son is going to present the second place prize of $4,000 to our runner-up, Ryan Colby.
Hello. I want to thank everyone here. Obviously, I struggled that match with cramping a little bit. I know Jacob did too. Great playing man, but everyone, I loved your support. A few members here helped me a lot get through the match. It's been great. I'm definitely gonna come back next year. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like Adam Weichert, the representative for M&T Bank, our tournament underwriter. And he's going to present the winner's check, $6,000 to Jacob Bickersteth. Okay, let's hear it for the Michigan boy.
From my doubles partner, playing him in the final. I mean, I couldn't have dreamt of a better match playing Ryan. He's one of my closest friends, and yeah, it was just a great match. Sorry, one of us had to win, but I would have split the money and went home after that match. But yeah, thanks to everyone for having the event. But yeah, I'll be back next year to defend my title.
To Mark and Susan DeSanto, thank you for the venue, the hospitality, all the little things you did, the fireworks, they were great. Clock Entertainment, you did a great job with the music, even though that one guy was pretty upset. Roy and Maya, you did great keeping the court. This was the best court all tournament, and I thank you for everything you've done. To Sharon. Let's see. Oh, Mark, you want to? M&T.
I would just like to thank M&T Bank that has been the sponsor for this event for at least the last 10 years, and Adam being here to support everybody. They've been the lead sponsor. They've been loyal to us. I sit on the board with the bank. They are our main bank, and they are a great bank to work with. And all I can say thank you to M&T for all they do for this tournament.
Anybody else would like to speak? All right. Well, thank you for coming out. Thank all the sponsors. See you next year.